What is up, guys, and welcome to another important video. So in this video we're going to discuss about the why I break my rules even when I try to stop. We always have been in a way where we said, okay, I'm not gonna break my rules today, and I go and break them, right? We all been through there, and that's an important source right here that I'm going to give out, and that's the reason why it's happening. Because a lot of you say, oh my god, why do I do this? Why do I lose? But most of you don't know that this is the reason. So let's first go by trading is 90% psychology and 10% trading. What we mean by that? 90% of what you do in day trading is only emotionally psychology. That's it. And the other 10% is what you do on the charts. So why do I break my rules? First and most important one, it has to be the impatience. Impatience is what leading you of not fading setups and taking the bad setups. Second is the unregulated nervous system, and we're gonna go fully deep down on the nervous system, what it is, and explaining everything. And third is inconsistency. For those people who they want more explanation, just to see that I understand what I mean, as you can see, most of you buy an account, you FOMO, you gamble the account, you lose the account, then you quit for 1 or 2 weeks, or you even start directly, and then you again buy. What does this mean? It means this is the loop of unprofitability. So let's first go by your nervous system never forgets, never. It remembers every small piece of your life. So what nervous system is their nerves, and it just remembers everything of your life, and your nervous system is reacting by its own. So first let's go by when money's on the line, your nervous system is too scared to grab them, so you fuck everything up. How many of you was on the last day of payout and then you fuck everything up for just one day? What made that nervous system like that? Well, growing up teaching you that you have to always be right stick to you in your nervous system. So the next time you're going on the charts, you're like, oh my god, I have to be right. I cannot be wrong. Which that's a wrong way to see the markets. Or money was the problem growing up. Maybe you wanted something as a kid. Your parent was always saying no to you, and that's leading you to a trauma that lives in your nervous system and destroys your life. So whenever you go either take a profit or a payout, your nervous system signals you that this is a danger and this is not us. This is not who we are. So what ended up happening, we end up sabotaging ourselves and blowing all of our money. This is what makes the nervous system unregulated. Also, the fake dopamine hits that hits every single day, like smoking, scrolling, everything. It's making you fail by your nervous system. And prove that your nervous system is real. How many of you were in a trade and you started feel your chest hard and your breathing starts getting heavier? That's a body reaction because your nervous system cannot talk, but it can show. So your nervous system is showing you that you are in a danger mode. There are only two systems into your nervous system, the survival mode and your safe mode. When your nervous system sees a danger like money, let's say, or a snake, something that was a trauma into your life, your body will start acting, shaking, seeing nothing is working properly. And your brain at this time goes to a monkey brain. You're not going to be able to think clearly. We think like a monkey. So we're not able to fix it at that time. But then we have the best solution to fix it. Let me first go deep down about the survival and safe mode. I'm gonna say everything on how we can fix it. Here is the most important part of this video. You're gonna understand why this happens. So as you can see, your mind is clear. You start the day by taking one trade, right? And you take a loss. Now your brain starts a little bit to be going into the survival mode. You take a trade. Again, you see the money and your nervous system is scared of money. So what ended up happening? You end up going into the survival mode. You will see yourself, your breath is gonna go heavy, you cannot do anything, you start panicking, you're going to feel everything. So because you cannot control the survival mode, you don't know how to express, you start thinking like a monkey and you start doing bad decisions, you start full porting and blowing accounts and taking many trades. This is how it should have been, right? Clear mind, you take a trade, you see the money, your nervous system is still scared about the money, your brain might go into survival mode, your nervous system might go into survival mode, but because we know how to control it, like I'm gonna tell you later, guys, we go into a safe mode. Oh my god. Alright, for some reason I had mode, but whatever. You go into model, but whatever. You go into safe mode, and because you're going to safe mode, you start thinking clearly, not doing bad decisions, and not full porting and blowing your accounts. Okay, this is the most important part right here, and you don't want to miss it. So, the fix to the nervous system. Nervous system, it's a body reaction, as we said. So we need to move. We need to move. You can do push-ups. When you start feeling it, you can do push-ups. You can go for a run, go to the gym, go take a cold shower, go drink water, go do whatever it takes to turn it off. When it's off, also while trading, I recommend you doing the 4-4-4-4 exercise, the boxing exercise. That's what I do, and I still do it every single day when I take a loss. So when I take a loss, I do this exercise, even on the back test, to understand that it's safe to take losses. So you inhale from your nose for 4 seconds, you hold for 4 seconds, you exhale hot. It's not slowly, but I write it down. But wrong. You exhale very hard from your mouth for 4 seconds, and you hold for 4 seconds. And you want to be doing this for 4 to 5 times. And now, the long-term regulation. Okay, this is the most important one. This is going to be helping you regulate your nervous system in the long run. So think about a moment that still hurts. Maybe your girlfriend broke up with you, or you asked your parents for something that you really wanted and they said no. First, feel the pain, feel the struggle. Don't avoid the emotion, because if you avoid the emotion, the regulation is not going to be working. Then while you're still in calm, like lay down by the way to do this, just replay that memory and then change the memory and end it how you wanted it to be end. So let's say for that toy that you asked your parents to buy it to you, just end your own story. First, you have to feel the emotion. So feel the emotion, and once you feel the emotion, you want to be changing the story by, "Mom, can I have this?" And then you're going to see your mom, imagining your mom saying, "Okay, money is not the problem. We can buy this," right? So change the ending how you wanted it to happen. Now feel the relief, feel the love, feel the confidence, feel the happiness that you got by buying that. Your brain can respond to quickly imagine it in a ways where it's similar to real experience, right? So just to understand, like, your brain cannot understand that this is a made up story or it's a reality, right? If you do this 5 to 10 times almost for a one memory, and if you do this 5 to 10 times, your brain will remember, of course, the original memory. But when it comes to a fast trauma, when let's say I was seeing a person that I was, let's say, in trauma with that person right now because I did this, my brain is saying to me, my nervous system saying to me, there is no danger, so you have nothing to worry about, right? The same with money. So an emotion is what helps create an emotional association. Don't just imagine, feel it, okay? If you do not feel it, you're not going to understand what is happening. So just to go another over with it, just lay down, think about a memory that happened into your life, okay, that you hate that memory, that you think that memory is keeping you back from achieving, and I want you to remember that memory, feel the emotion underneath that memory, feel the sadness, feel everything, and then I want you to change that memory, end it how you wanted it to be end, and then feel the relief and say to yourself, "I am safe," repeatedly. And this is how you fix your nervous system. It's so simple, right? Impatience and impulsive traits. Your brain is chasing the next dopamine hit. It's not an impatience, it's just your brain is seeking to find another dopamine. So some studies have found people that check their phone or switch to their phones, like every 19 seconds that we doom scroll, we have everything, gives our brain a dopamine reward. Then you open the chart and you expect to sit there for 30 and 40 minutes or even a day looking for an A plus setup. Of course, it doesn't want to wait. Your brain doesn't want to wait because it's been learned that, oh my God, we have every single minute a dopamine hit. Why do I have to wait? And that's why you feel that even if the worst setup ever, and you know that you're not going to take that setup, your brain rushes to take it. So it's not you acting, it's your brain. It's your nervous system, it's your impulsiveness, it's your urge that it acts and press the buy button or the sell button. And your brain isn't chasing the trade, it's chasing the feeling of happiness, the relief of the dopamine, right? So, how to fix it? When you feel the urge, tell yourself, this is a fake dopamine hit. I want you to push yourself out of your desktop and say to yourself, this is a fake dopamine hit. Put your phone away for at least 30 minutes. Do not grab it before market open. Do the breathing exercise. Once you feel the urge, do the breathing exercise and let the urge pass alone. Journal And also journal every impulsive trade or urge, right? If you feel an impulsiveness today, I want you to journal it and write it down. What ended up happening today? Why and where do you think this has happened? I have a fully website. You can go and journal it for free. The more you recognize the pattern, the easier it becomes to control. And obviously, what I'm saying into this video is not only sticking to trading, but sticking into your life. Controlling an urge is not helping you into trading, it's helping you also in your life to not make dumb decisions, to not make stupid things, right? You're controllable and a man of yourself. So let me go about the consistency. Be a man of my word. Okay, consistency is acting on your word. So especially when you don't feel like it, every time you want to skip a workout, avoid journal, or break a routine, ask yourself, what am I feeling right now and why I don't want to do this? Think about it, why this shit happens, and then count from 5 to 0 as fast as you can and do it anyway. Your feelings don't have control, your actions have, right? Your actions have control, your feelings don't. Understand this. Every time you keep a promise to yourself, you build self-discipline and prove to yourself that you can do this anyway. That's how confidence is built. It's not built by saying, I can do this. It's built by proof, by doing stuff. Now, this is one of the most important ones that you need to pay attention. You need to detach from the market. You need to detach from the outcome. So focus on the present and not your P&L. Stop thinking about payout, passing a challenge, or how much money this trade could make. That's where most traders lose. Sadly, that's where most traders blow their first payout. The moment you become attached to the outcome, your emotions taking over, your executions fall apart. Instead of focusing on the what do I have to do right now. Following your plan, managing your risk, and waiting for an A-plus setup, if you stop checking your P&L a few minutes and focus on execution just for 1 week only, and I'm just going to say to this, don't check your P&L for 1 week, and if you're not profitable at the end of the week, I promise to you, I'm going to give you an evaluation to start doing again. There is no way you're going to do this and you're not going to become profitable because you're focusing on the moment, on the present moment. You're not focusing on the outcome. You don't care whether the trade is going to win or lose, because let's be realistic, the trade might be 50-50, the trade you're going to enter. You're trading an 80% win rate. It doesn't matter the trade I take now, it's going to be a win. I do have 80% of chance of winning, not in the 10 trades, not in the 2 trades. On the 100 trades, I am going to have my 80% win rate. So in order for this to fix, stop caring about the outcome and start doing what the present moment is telling you. Act on what you have to do. And last but not least, which is one of important ones that I recommend you doing every single night, is every night before you go to sleep, practice an identity shift. Okay, close your eyes and imagine yourself as a trader. Like, imagine yourself going to your desk every single day and see yourself taking A-plus setup, accept the loss without any emotions, and walk away calmly from the charts when your plan is finished. Even if the trade loses or it never plays out, feel confidence and discipline and peace. If it's already who you are, your goal isn't to become that person one day. Your goal is to start thinking and feeling and acting like that person today. Your identity creates your habits, and your habits create your results. This is one of the most important that you have to pay attention, and this is what got me to start and accepting my losses. So I hope guys you like this video. I went over and literally told you all the sauce that I knew in one video, and you guys are going to be liking this one. This is the reason why most trader fails, and right now you know and you have exactly what you have to do. Grab a pen, grab your textbook, and start writing everything down and start doing what we said today. That's what changed my life, and that's what's going to change your life too. And don't go fully deeply, don't pay that much attention, but do it anyway. Okay, so the changes is here, is waiting for you to act on it, right? Your nervous system regulation, patience and impulsive, we said how do we fix them. Identity shift, just dream about your life every single night, how you want it to be. Detach from the market, and consistency, be a man of your word. Thank you very much guys for watching, and I'm gonna see you guys in the next one. If you guys like this video, make sure you use code CHTR on Funded Futures Family, and you can get an account for as little as $16. And make sure you join my Discord server. Link is gonna be on the description and on my bio. You can check it out. A lot of people were cutting trades every single day. We're trading live every single day for free. So I'm gonna be waiting you there. See you in the next one. Peace.